It's no secret that the X-Men movies' multiple timelines can get more than a little complicated. That includes introducing multiple versions of the same character, versions that are impossible to reconcile with one another, regardless of how much you over-explain the universe.
These timelines are so confusing.
These are the most problematic duplicate characters in the X-Men cinematic universe so far. X-Men First Class featured an adult version of Emma Frost serving as a core member of the Hellfire Club in 1962, but X-Men Origins Wolverine already introduced that character as a teenager in the late 70s when Wolverine liberated her from the Weapon X facility.
Go, now!
Of course, Cyclops' age also comes into question when watching Origins and Apocalypse back to back. A great way to avoid this is to not watch Origins at all. Moira MacTaggert made her debut in X-Men The Last Stand as a Scottish geneticist collaborating with Charles Xavier from her facility on Muir Island. So why did First Class portray her as an American working for the CIA during the Cold War? Some have speculated that the First Class version is the mother of Last Stand's Moira, which is probably the best explanation we're ever going to get.
What the hell?
Psylocke was a minor character in X-Men The Last Stand as one of the mutants in Magneto's New Brotherhood, yet in X-Men Apocalypse's 1980s setting we see a much more powerful and experienced Psylocke being recruited to join Apocalypse's Horsemen. At least they finally got her costume right. Like Psylocke, two completely different versions of Angel appeared in The Last Stand and Apocalypse, taking him from a trust fund kid to a cage fighter. And yes, the timeline between those two movies was changed in Days of Future Past, but does that somehow include both Angel and Psylocke being born decades earlier too?
Let's get out of here.
Two versions of Sentinel creator Bolivar Trask were introduced in The Last Stand and Days of Future Past, and they could hardly be more different from one another. It's been suggested that these could be two separate characters with the same surname, but the commentary track for The Last Stand says otherwise. X-Men Apocalypse and Logan introduced two wildly different versions of Caliban less than a year apart, one version being a ruthless black market kingpin and the other a caretaker for the senile Professor Xavier. To be fair, directors Bryan Singer and James Mangold didn't realize they were both using the same mutant until it was too late.
For you.
No duplicate character is more head-scratching than Deadpool, despite the fact that both versions were played by Ryan Reynolds. We're not sure how to account for the two drastically different takes on Deadpool's origin story seen in X-Men Origins Wolverine and 2016's Deadpool, but maybe that's appropriate for this fourth wall-breaking character anyway.
I know, right?
So there you have it, the duplicate X characters that we're still trying to figure out. We didn't count stuff like the two totally different actors who played Sabretooth, or non-canon TV show duplicates like Blink and The Gifted, but should we have? Let us know in the comments, and if you want to dive deeper into X-Men's continuity, check out our breakdown of Wolverine's movie timeline, or get ready for Deadpool 2 with our in-depth costume breakdown of Josh Brolin's Cable, and don't forget to like and subscribe to IGN on the platform of your choice.